Hello, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, DISHAYNA Perkins, also editor-in-chief of Kentucky Good Vibes magazine. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing actor, producer, and comedian Gerald Slink Johnson, aka Black Jesus, aka Lamar Davis. How are you?
I'm outstanding. How are you, DeShayna?
I'm good. I'm good. So before we begin, I would like to say, please feel free to stop me if I leave anything out that you want to cover, whatever. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started.
hmm
Okay. So who is Slink? I'm sorry. Who is Gerald Slink Johnson?
Oh, Gerald Slink Johnson is a man, a father, and a flawed human being.
Okay. How many kids you have?
Five,
Five. Okay. Girls, boys.
three girls, two boys.
Okay. 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 So can you tell us about your background and how you got started in the comedy entertainment industry?
I just always been an asshole most of my life. You know what I mean? And I was Arkansas, raised in California. And growing up in California, I met a lot of friends and did a whole lot of stuff. And I just kind of gravitated to my friends that were making film and doing things like that.
Okay.
When we were younger. And, I was just hanging out with my friends and that's what they were doing. So I started doing a lot of sketches and stuff, being a naturally gregarious type of jovial type of person, I'm always hamming it up, but I never gave much thought to it as a career, but
Mhm.
I was just hanging with my friends, man.
Okay. So before getting into the comedy and entertainment industry, I saw that you had your mindset on being a hip hop artist. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
What changed your mind?
Then nothing changed my mind. I'm still going to be the coldest MC at the top of the charts. You know what I'm talking about? But, uh, you know, uh, comedy, acting, television, all that stuff started, it got bigger
Hmm.
than rap did for me. You know what I mean? Things weren't working the way I wanted them to as far as hip hop, as far as things didn't happen in the schedule I imagined them to happen. But, TV came and stepped in and said, hey, nigga, do this.
Okay. So you gonna spit some bars for me?
I don't know, not really.
Come on, you the hip hop artist.
I don't know, man.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I can't stop, won't stop. But I'm in comedian mode right now. We gotta switch these lanes, these modes.
Okay.
I get to rapping and shit, and my veins in my neck get to popping out. I get to spitting, and my eyes get big. Come on, I won't start doing it.
So what was your stage name or your artist name?
Slink Capone. I was Capone, but I dropped that because I know them nigga, the real Capone probably didn't like a nigga at all. So I ran with the name my granddaddy gave.
Okay, okay. So what would you say your personality was like growing up in high school? Like, were you the shy brother? Were you the jock, the class clown?
The class clown. Again, I was the jovial, gregarious dude that's always talking loud,
Hmm.
pulling pranks. You know what I'm talking about? That was me.
Okay.
Inglewood High School.
So you got in trouble all the time.
You can say that. I don't want to say it was trouble. You know what I'm saying? I was just quite often visited by staff and teachers.
It sound like me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So I saw that you were a member of All Def Digital, which is owned by entrepreneur Russell Simmons, as well as shows such as the Rumble Mix show, the FXX series Chosen, Pariah, as well as Boondocks. Can you tell us how you got involved or recruited into all those entertaining opportunities?
One thing led to another. You know
Okay.
what I mean? The Super Rumble Mix Show was the beginning of things, my television career, bubbling and brewing because Black Jesus was a sketch on the Super Rumble Mix Show.
Okay.
And, there that is there. So I say Super Rumble, one thing led to another. Like most of the stuff you mentioned, man, I came from people I met through Aaron Magruder
Okay.
and doing the Super Rumble Mix Show.
Okay. So how did you land the lead character of Adult Swim's Black Jesus? Was that the role that you was going for?
No, I mean, it was given to me. It was
Okay.
given to me by God. It was ordained by God. It was given to me. Aaron Magruder walked up. We had a conversation one day, and he told me about an idea he had about, you know, a project called Black Jesus, about a black guy who's Jesus. And I'm so thankful he saw Jesus in me enough to offer me the role. So I didn't audition or nothing.
Black Jesus. I remember when I first seen that title, when I was flipping through the channels, I was like, Black Jesus. Oh, let me turn it on there. And I was like, what the? And from there on, I just always loved watching it. Uh, well, actually, my son introduced that to me. And I was like, how
Mhm,
you find that?
mhm. I be telling them little niggas they son. I be telling them little niggas they mamas be checking it out. They didn't know they mama.
So what was your most memorable moment in your career so far? Like what's been your most memorable moment?
My memorable moments happen every day when I'm out and about and somebody approaches me and tells me how much they dig or how much they got from something that they've seen me do. You know what I'm saying? My biggest moment comes from the supporters and the people who, allow me to, to grow like that. So my biggest moment comes every day.
Okay. So when did you get your big break in the industry? Like how does it feel to be recognized as a celebrity? Black Jesus.
Personally, I still don't think I got my big break, but it's definitely humbling that so many people gravitate towards the characters and the projects like that. So it's definitely an amazing feeling in that regard. But when I get that big break though, you go know when I get that mother, you go, oh, that nigga got that big break. You go know.
How does your kids react when people say your daddy's Black Jesus?
They don't care. I'm chopped liver to them. They don't give a fuck. This is like this guy's trash.
Okay. So are you always in joke mode on the daily or are you a serious person? Like what's your humor like each on the day to day?
On a day to day, I'm still pretty. It depends on who I'm dealing with. Cause like I said, going back to my kids, they probably be like, man, don't talk to that. No, leave that nigga alone. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on who I'm dealing with. But for the most part, I think I'm a jokester. I think I'm pretty pleasant most of the time.
Okay. So, what are some of the biggest misconceptions that you may have heard about comedians and so forth?
That we rich. That you see them on TV once or twice and they rich. No, that don't be the case.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the case. Quite often it is not.
Mm-hmm.
Quite often it is not the case.
Hmm. Okay. So, what are some of the biggest mistakes that new comedians make when coming into into the industry?
Mm. Um, I don't know, because there's so many they can make, man. I think a lot of the biggest mistakes people can make is just trying to go in doing something else other than yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Be yourself and be true to your story, and you'll find your voice.
Okay. So, do you have any words of advice for any new comedians coming into or actors or whatever?
My only advice is to not stop. Don't stop. It ain't no handbook to this shit. You know what I'm saying? The way one person get on might not be the way you get on. But what I will tell you is this: just stay doing what you do, build it, and they will come. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, it's gonna be some lean times, and you ain't gonna, and the shit don't feel like it's working. But trust me, it's working.
Okay.
Don't trust me. Trust the process.
Trust Black Jesus. Okay. If you had to put a playlist together about your life, what songs would you add?
Oh, it's so many of them, man. So many, because I'm an old nigga. I'm old, so I got a whole bunch of songs. But right now,
Yeah.
at the top of the playlist, it's in rotation right now. It's
Hmm.
2 Chainz, Gray Area. Because
Okay.
I'm old enough to be your daddy, but young enough to fuck your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at right now.
Okay. So this is crazy and weird, and an off the wall question. But what does Google know about you and not know about you? Right.
It's a whole lot Google don't know, so I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I mean? But they got my name right,
Okay. Okay.
and they got some of the jobs I worked on right.
Hmm.
So
Okay. So what should an audience that's never saw you perform expect when they see you on stage?
Expect greatness. Expect to see a big, fine black motherfucker standing on stage, just tickling your little insides, making you feel all giddy and special. You're gonna love it. You're gonna feel, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna feel brotherhood, you're gonna feel camaraderie, you know what I'm talking about? You're gonna relate, you know what I'm talking about? You're gonna come down, you're gonna feel the good vibes when you come up with Slick Johnson. You just go on to smoke some weed, you know what I'm saying, hang with your boy and laugh, you know what I'm talking, loosen up your belt, because you know you trying to hold all that fupa in, let that shit out.
Okay. So, if you were asked to participate in an alter ego painting showcase, you being the main focus, what would you be doing?
An alter ego painting showcase.
Yeah. So basically, you being the centerpiece, what would you be doing?
Oh,
I got jokes too.
I'll be standing there pointing at my shoes, telling them to zoom in on the Stacy's.
On the Stacy's, okay. I picture you saying something else, but okay.
Yo, you over there cutting up. See what I'm talking about? Go tell that boy, man. I know your mama. I know your mama, boy.
You silly. So, while doing my research, I saw that you were a part of the Rockstar Gaming series. Can you tell us about your involvement in the gaming world, video gaming?
Yeah, I got a tremendous, tremendous role in Grand Theft Auto 5, man. And you know, again, my character Lamar Davis wasn't a playable character. However, millions of people have been pleased by Lamar Davis and his antics, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. You know, Lamar's an idiot. He's a
Mhm.
lovable asshole that always gets into some trouble, but you know, can't do nothing but love it.
Okay. Yeah, my boys, I think they have all those games.
Yeah, go in there when you talk to him, tell him when you go and talk to him again, tell him I talked to Lamar. You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about? And they're gonna be like, you know Lamar? You be like, yeah, I know Lamar. And it won't be no lie because I know they mom.
Okay, so you were fortunate to work with comedy legends John Witherspoon and Charlie Murphy in Adult Swim sitcom Black Jesus. My sincere condolences to the family. Uh,
Absolutely.
yeah, what was your most memorable moment that you will always cherish about them?
One of my most memorable moments was chilling with Charlie in his hotel room in Vegas. And just it was just so thrill to me, you know what I'm saying, that he would allow me in his space like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Mhm.
me and Charlie, my other partner, we just smoking weed in the hotel room, and Charlie just talking shit, just being human as a motherfucker. And you know, it's amazing just seeing somebody that's you look at as such a larger than life figure, you know, a superstar in our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Here I am just sitting here smoking joints and shit, listening to Mobb Deep, talking shit with Charlie Murphy, you know.
Mhm.
And one of my favorite memories about John is him always encouraging me to get that money. I said, I gotta go to Jackson, Mississippi tomorrow. I can't I'm leave right here. I'm going to Jackson. You know, you gotta get that money. You can't stop getting that money. You got to get that money.
So
You
his
know,
character was always how he is in character as him all the
there
time.
was so much of John and all his characters. I mean, you know, again, in my experience with John, I'm not going, you know, I hate when people be trying to act like they just knew people like, you know, intimately, you know what I'm saying? I only hung out with John on set, but he was always warm and cool with me. You know what I mean? And I saw so many characters. Talking to John, I saw all his characters, a spectrum of them. You know what I'm saying? Just talking to him. So it was definitely a dynamic experience.
Okay. So who all have you worked with in the industry?
I can't remember.
Did you
I
smoke
mean, I worked with a lot of people so far, one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? It's just an amazing and humbling thing. But I worked with a lot of people in different fields: music, hip hop, uh, acting, comedy, voiceover work. Shit. Regina King, um, the Churning Brothers, who made "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia." Bill Bellamy, God damn it, DC Curry, Earthquake. Corey Holcomb, you know what I'm saying? Dominique Whitten,
hmm
Angela Gibbs, got Andre Fuller, Antoine Tanner,
hmm
so many amazing actors, you know, Malcolm Lee, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Extraordinary director. I've had the opportunity to work with some amazing people. You know, of course, Aaron Magruder,
Okay.
uh, shit, Sean Solo Fontino. I mean, I had an opportunity to work with a whole lot of good ass people. Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Uh, it's amazing.
Okay. Cool. That's a long list of people you work with.
Hmm.
Okay. So what's next for Gerald Slink Johnson, Black Jesus, Lamar Davis, and so
I got a few things going on. I got a movie coming out. I got a couple movies coming out.
okay.
Dirty Cops LA
Okay.
and Kings of LA. Dirty Cops LA was directed and written by my man I Am Joy, the director, and Kings of LA was written by my homeboy Van Elder, written and directed by Van Elder. Dope movie. Um, got a couple of sitcoms, pilots I'm working on right now.
Okay.
Shit, doing stand-up comedy, of course, down here in Atlanta, doing the Uptown Comedy Theater. Excuse me, the Uptown Comedy Corner.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got a new film short coming to YouTube February 14th called Why She Keeps Scratching. Make sure y'all watch that. Why She Keeps Scratching on YouTube February 14th.
Okay. And you said that's a sitcom.
It's a sitcom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
Or film,
is it a
film short action.
is it a weekly
Excuse me?
thing? Is it a weekly thing? Or?
Nah, it's just a one-off. Who knows? We'll see where it goes.
Okay. Okay. So what do you enjoy most about your profession?
Um, to be able to see and reach fans and you know, see the delight in people's eyes, man, and understand I feel like I'm doing something good for the world, you know, because I can't even tell you how many times, you know, people will come and tell me how some of the stuff I've done, you know, helped them through a tough time, man, and that's rewarding as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's rewarding as hell right there.
Okay. So how you been holding up during the pandemic and all that? Like,
I've been holding this shit hard, but you know, I've been holding, you know, nigga need some money. So, you know, y'all can hit my cash app at $Slink Johnson. Y'all
oh,
can love me down on there. It's cool. Just love my cash app down. $Slink Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
$Slink Johnson. Okay.
Mhm.
So before we wrap up, is there anything else that I may not have covered that you would like to share?
Um, I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say thank y'all, everybody, for rocking with Slink Johnson. Those that do, and those that don't, check me out, man. Follow me on all your social media networks at Slink Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Do something good for somebody else, man. You know what I'm saying? Buy a needy single mother a bucket of chicken. You know what I'm saying? Do something good. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. And say your cash app again.
$Slink Johnson. And subscribe to me on YouTube, youtube.com/Slink, or you just search Slink Johnson on YouTube, man. Tap in with your boy, man. Smoke some weed, and act right. Smoke yours.
Okay.
That's what we gonna do. We gonna smoke yours. You understand what I'm saying? We smoking all yours.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate you for coming in and interviewing with me. I really appreciate the support. And in the meantime, I'll be following you on what you just said, the Slink Johnson. I already follow you on YouTube
All
and
right, on.
what is it, Instagram.
Okay, right on. Thank you.
Saw that you was doing autographs, so make sure you send me one.
Okay, definitely, man. I got one for you. I got one for you, DISHAYNA.
Okay.
For Kentucky. I got one for Kentucky, baby. But
Okay.
I gotta come. That's why I ain't never really cared. I ain't never been to Kentucky.
Really? You definitely got to come out. We have well, we have a few. Well, in my town, we have Comedy Off Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
Check them out. I think.
Go up there and tell them motherfuckers to book me.
Okay. Okay.
Go
I'll
up there and
definitely
say, my nigga Slink need to be down here. Nigga, book this nigga. Send this nigga some money and a business class ticket.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll definitely get in touch with them and set something up for you, hopefully.
Thank you, DP.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, once again, thank you so much. And I will be following up.
Absolutely, absolutely, baby. Smoke yours.
All right.